What's up, gang? Yo, check out our guy here. He is beautiful. Beautiful. That's how one of my students used to always say that word. Beautiful. She would sing it. And that always stuck with me. Yeah, it's a cute little girl. Beautiful. And it's basically Mr. Freezer fossilized fused with Paleotrex, and I'm digging this a lot. I actually made the double Paleotrex one first, but I went home and I was like, can I pull this off with a single P-Trex? And da 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 da. This is basically what we produced, and I'm really, really happy with it. He has some like General Grievous vibes to him, and yeah, his shoulder ball joints are a little bit loose, and so you have to kind of place them in unique ways in order for this to like not collapse. But like if I tap it, yeah, you see that. So in order to get it to stick, you got to turn it in a way where the ball joint can't collapse due to gravity. So like putting it sideways. Oops, sorry about that. Like that. Right. So now his arms can hold it up because they aren't all about to fall sideways. I gotta adjust the elbows a little bit. Yeah, the elbows are a tight fit, but the shoulders, maybe because they're bearing too much weight on this or something, they have a little bit of difficulty. But it's all gravy, baby. But he looks sick. He looks sick, and he's really, really easy to make. By the time this tutorial has launched, the 1 minute short with the tutorial has probably gone live as well. And so I will break him down for you today. But yeah, just checking in on everyone. I hope everyone's in good spirits. I hope you've had some good food, some good quality time with friends, family, pets, nature, that you've just been communing, and that you're in a good spot right now. Yeah, I hope that's the case. Oops, and his arm fell off. I hope that's the case. I'm doing all right. I'm recording this very early Saturday morning. Got a bunch of stuff I need to do today. So trying to put this... trying to do my due diligence. My due diligence is basically I try to get through 2 videos a day. Just because there's so many videos in backlog. There are so many. Like, I don't know. When I first started the channel, one of the concerns I had was like, am I going to run out of content? But at this point, knock on wood, I don't really have those concerns, actually. Hasbro is always going to keep making Transformers. It looks like they've leaned into the Buildformer gimmick to some extent. And so they just keep serving me ingredients so I can keep cooking, I mean, yeah, there's a couple of old things that I have in the pantry, some old ingredients and some old dishes that I flex every now and then. But, Hasbro keeps making new stuff. And so that gives me an opportunity to also build new stuff as well, So get this dude situated. He can't quite stand right properly. Oh, he's doing fine earlier. Okay. All right, man. He's doing fine earlier, but yeah, this bit's a little bit loose. But yeah. I used to worry about like, oh, am I going to run out of content? Like, am I going to run out of things to build? But quite the contrary, it's actually been the opposite. I've just had more and more builds, like an abundance of builds, really, all just sitting in the backlog over there. And so, sorry, gang. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to lie. He's a little bit unwieldy just because, he's got 4 limbs, and then the ball joints are rather loose in certain areas, so he's going to be a little bit spindly. Gangly. But yeah, he's Ultrasaurus easy to make, right? And so, assuming you have 1 and 1, we're going to go through this tutorial. All right, man, he's not going to stand, so I'm just going to hold him. And we're going to go through how to build him today. Yeah. So to kind of like celebrate him first, he has some really, really cool, neat stuff. So he has 4 arms. I mean, yeah, Freezer already has 4 arms, but now we have these extendo arms at the bottom. Then at the top, he's wielding that weapon. He's wielding a weapon right over here, so he can like hold you, like hug you, and then yaw. Yaw. Maybe I should do some like stop motions where he's doing some like gnarly stuff, you know what I mean? Where he's like holding onto a bot gripping him mercilessly, just like bear hugging him like that, and yeah, 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 yeah. All right, man. Well, let me tell you, make him. So the bits you need these are just the claws, and then they're plugged into the lower hand. You can plug them into the upper hand. You can do whatever you want, but basically those are just plugged into the fists. And at the top fists, we have the axe that's made using the axe blade and the Paleotrex robot neck and head. Cool. Then we have the sword, which is just the tail. Cool. And then on the bottom, this is just plugged in right there. Yoke. And these are the Paleotrex legs, thighs, calves. And on the back, this is just the Paleotrex torso, like so, but flipped 90 degrees, and you got the buckler plugged in at the bottom. You extend the peg from the back of freezer, and then you plug this in. And then this bit you have to unfold as well, but it almost like sits down like in this chamber, like that. That's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. After that, you just bring the legs back, fully compressed. Then you just pop in the legs, and then you just adorn him, with those accessories that I showed you a second ago. But I'm not going to do it right now because I bet he's going to stand better. Oh, weird. He was standing so well this morning. All right, man. By the way, when I say like, all right, dude, all right, man, I hope you all understand that I'm not exclusively speaking to males. I mean, I feel like, just like the word guy, like, hey guys, like, it's become like a ubiquitous term to describe like both genders to some extent. Because, even like in Spanish, when you say like ellos, which mean like they, or like el, or like children or something like that, or they, and it's more like masculine, but it actually denotes both. And so when I say dude or like, hey man, like, yeah, don't think I'm pointing to gender specific stuff. The reason I say that is like when I'm hanging out with my wife, yeah, the way we talk is like, hey man, dude, like it's just like that. And people think it's kind of funny, but yeah, I think just language is funny how it evolves over time and stuff like that. So I don't want anyone to feel like, they're being excluded or whatever, nah, everyone's welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. Yeah. Exclusion is a weird thing. I never quite understand it. Like hate is I get hate from the perspective of like, if somebody had wronged my family really badly, yeah, I might have a good reason, a justifiable reason to kind of like hate them. I mean, perhaps I could eventually forgive them too, but to have like animosity toward them, yeah, like if somebody like scratched up my car, dinged it up on purpose, and they're just a jerk about it, yeah, I think I'm in the right to feel upset and disappointed and stuff like that, but I don't know, like hating on people just because like culturally, like, I don't know, like somebody else tells you to like hate these people for no reason. These people never did anything to you and stuff. That always struck me as just a tremendous waste of energy and just a very unfruitful endeavor that I never quite understood, man. Like seriously, we are so much stronger. There's an Aesop's fable story about like, you can break one stick, but if you got a bundle, like good luck, buddy. You're not breaking that. And so we're so much stronger together. And so never really quite understood division and segregation and yeah. This channel is not like that. Yeah. This is a place for everybody. This is a place for me, you, Paleotrex, Freezer, all sorts of different shapes and sizes and colors and hues and whatever. So yeah, always feel welcome here. This is a safe zone, and yeah, we'll always talk bots and geek out. And so tune in next time, friends. Until tune in next time to hear me do more rambling and toss in some tutorials on the side. Okay, you all have a fantastic day. Okay, bye bye.